June 18th to 21st isn't random. It's a cosmic checkpoint built into your soul contract before you were born. Every 12 years, a Pisces soul is asked, are you ready to awaken, or will you repeat? This year, the energy of Neptune, your ruling planet, aligns with the Moon and Saturn. That means emotional truth meets soul karma. You either rise into your divine timeline or collapse under the weight of unhealed illusions. And here's the truth the world won't say. Some Pisces souls will go back to sleep, but you don't have to be one of them. If you've been feeling lost, heavy, or misunderstood, it's not a punishment, it's preparation, because what's coming now will test your intuition, your identity, and your ability to trust the unseen. Pisces, you've been feeling it, haven't you? That strange heaviness in your chest, the invisible pressure in your soul, the signs, the silence, the dreams that feel like messages from somewhere beyond. Between June 18th and 21st, the universe is setting the stage for one of the most powerful soul shifts in your life. This isn't just a moment, it's a spiritual checkpoint, the end of a 12-year karmic spiral that has been shaping your inner world since 2012. For the past decade, you've been walking through illusions, trusting the wrong people, sacrificing your needs, swallowing your voice just to keep the peace. You've been the healer, the empath, the quiet mystic, but also the one who gets drained, dismissed, and doubted. But now, the wheel turns. Neptune, your ruling planet, the guardian of dreams and illusions, is aligning with the Moon, the ruler of your emotional truth. This cosmic event is rare, and it's not gentle. It will either push you deeper into denial or pull back the veil and finally show you what your soul came here to do. You're standing at a fork in the road. One path leads to your higher calling, a reality built from your deepest truth. The other path, more confusion, more emotional fog, more chasing what was never meant for you. And here's the truth most people won't say. If you ignore this window, you might stay stuck in this karmic loop until 2030. But if you listen, if you feel what's rising beneath the surface, you unlock something sacred, a divine blessing that realigns your timeline, your vision, your power. This isn't just about changing your life, it's about reclaiming your soul authority. Pisces, the world needs your gifts, your intuition, your compassion, your spiritual leadership. But you can't guide others if you're still hiding your own light. This 4-day portal is a mirror. It will show you exactly where you're out of alignment and exactly what must shift if you're ready to rise. You were not meant to stay stuck in suffering. You were designed to alchemize it into strength. So when the signs come, the dreams, the déjà vu, the emotional waves that seem to hit for no reason, don't run, don't numb, don't distract. Pay attention, because your soul is about to speak louder than ever before. And if you answer the call, everything changes. Pisces, this is not a blessing that comes freely. To reach the new timeline your soul desires, you must pass 3 final spiritual tests. Each one is designed to unlock the truth you've buried and release the weight you've carried. These aren't surface-level lessons. They are sacred gates, and only the brave pass through. Let's begin. 1. The emotional truth test visual. Pisces approaches the first portal. Inside, memories flash like waves. This is the test most Pisces fear the most, because it demands one thing, feeling everything you've tried to avoid. For years, you've learned how to float above the pain. You rationalize, you spiritualize, you protect others from your storm. But now, the universe wants to know, will you finally allow yourself to feel what's real? The betrayal, the grief, the silent rage, the dreams that never came true. Not just think about it, not just journal it away, but feel it deeply, honestly, until it transforms. Because if you keep numbing your emotions, you also numb your intuition, and your intuition is your superpower. 2. The dream collapse test visual. The second portal shows an old dream shattering into pieces. This one hits the Pisces heart hard. You've always been the dreamer, the visionary. But what if the vision you're still holding on to isn't aligned anymore? Can you let go of the dream that's dying so a new one can rise? Too many Pisces get stuck here. They try to resurrect old timelines, force old relationships, or chase expired goals. All because they don't want to disappoint their past self. But growth requires grief, and the universe asks, will you surrender what's fading so you can receive what's real? You can't walk into the future holding on to illusions. Let it fall, Pisces. Your next dream is waiting, but only when your hands are empty. 3. The mirror test visual. Third portal reveals the faces of people from your life, shifting into reflections of Pisces' own energy. This is the deepest one, because it's not about others, it's about you. Are you seeing your wounds reflected in others and blaming them for what you haven't healed inside? That friend who always abandons you, that lover who never chooses you, that family member who never understands. These are mirrors. They're not enemies. They're showing you where you still ache, where your love is conditional, where your inner child still cries. And the question becomes, will you look in the mirror or break it? Because if you pass this test, you'll no longer react to others. You'll respond from your higher self. That's where your power lives. Pass these 3 tests, and something sacred unlocks. A timeline where you no longer repeat the pain, but rise from it. Pisces, it's time. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be ready. Pisces, sometimes the signs don't come with trumpets or fireworks. They come softly, in your body, in your dreams, in the ache you can't explain. If you've been wondering, am I ready? Here are the signs that your soul is already aligning with the blessing timeline. 1. Your dreams have intensified. Lately, your sleep hasn't felt restful. You've been waking up from vivid dreams, strange visions, even nightmares. This isn't random. Your subconscious is cleansing karmic energy. Messages are coming through the dream realm, because Pisces is the dream gatekeeper. Don't ignore these dreams. Write them down. There's gold hidden in the chaos. 2. Everything feels like it's falling apart. Your plans are shifting. Your routine feels unstable. Things you once loved no longer resonate. But here's the wild part. Your soul feels oddly calm. Like deep down, you know this collapse is sacred. Like something bigger is making space for something new. That's not failure. That's transformation. 3. You're drawn to symbols, silence and spirit. Maybe you've been seeing repeating numbers. 1111, 333, 1212. Maybe certain words, animals or names keep showing up. Or maybe you're craving silence, stillness, even isolation. This is your intuition turning back on. The noise of the world is being tuned out, so you can finally hear the whisper of your soul. 4. You've cried, without knowing why. Some days, the tears just come, not from sadness, but from release. This is soul detox. Old pain is exiting your body. Let it. Crying is not weakness, it's sacred cleansing. It's your soul saying, I'm ready to be light again. These are not signs you're broken. They're signs you're being broken open, so the divine can pour something new into you. Pisces, you don't need to force your awakening. You just need to recognize when it's already happening. If you felt even one of these signs, you're not behind. You're exactly where the blessing is trying to meet you. Don't run from the signs, run toward them. Pisces, Nani awareness is powerful, but awakening isn't just something that happens to you, it's something you choose. Between June 18th and 21st, the energy portal will open. But to move from blocked to blessed, you must take action in alignment with your soul. These aren't complicated rituals, but they are sacred. They shift your vibration from fear to flow, from confusion to clarity. Let's begin. 1. The ritual of letting go. Visual: Pisces writing a letter under candlelight, then releasing it into water or flame. There is something you've been carrying. A story, a wound, a memory, a person. Write a letter to it. Not a perfect letter, just an honest one. Tell it what it gave you. Tell it what it took. Then speak these words aloud. Thank you for the lessons. But I no longer carry this. Burn the letter, or bury it under earth or flowing water. The universe responds to symbolic action. When you release with intention, space is made for something greater. The soul mirror ritual. Visual: Pisces stands before a mirror, surrounded by candles. A soft aura glows around them. Each morning from now until June 21st, look into your eyes, not just your face, but your soul, and say this out loud. I forgive what I became while I was hurting. I now return to my path. You've been hard on yourself for too long, blaming yourself for the choices you made while you were in survival mode. But you can't move forward while punishing your past self. Forgiveness isn't a one-time act. It's a frequency you step into every day. And Pisces, when you forgive yourself, your entire life shifts. 3. Sacred silence, June 20th, that and night. Visual: Pisces turns off their phone, sits in darkness. A soft light glows from their heart. On the night of June 20th, when the energy is most sensitive, set aside 33 minutes. No phone, no talking, no music, just you and your inner voice. You'll want to distract, you'll want to reach for something, food, noise, comfort, but if you can sit in that silence, you will hear your soul speak. Ask your soul, what do I need to remember to return to my power? And then just listen, because in that stillness, you'll receive what no book, no guru, no video can give you: your own truth. Pisces. These 3 steps aren't just rituals, they're soul activations. When you do them with intention, you tell the universe, I'm ready for the next chapter. I'm ready to walk the path that was always mine. Pisces, you've carried the weight of the world for far too long. You've absorbed pain that wasn't yours. You've sacrificed your voice, your energy, your truth, all in the name of keeping the peace. But if you pass this spiritual trial, if you walk through this divine gate between June 18th and 21st, everything changes. Here's what begins to unlock in your life. 1. A divine opportunity will appear. Visual: a closed door slowly opens to reveal light and a symbol of abundance. This won't be forced. You won't need to chase it. It will arrive naturally, beautifully, divinely timed. Maybe it's a long-awaited career breakthrough. Maybe it's love, deep, safe, and real. Or maybe it's the healing you stopped believing was possible. Whatever it is, it will match your frequency, because once you rise, your life must rise with you. 2. You'll finally stop carrying emotions that aren't yours. Visual: Pisces takes off a heavy, invisible cloak. Lightness fills the space around them. Your heart has been a sponge. You've picked up the sadness of others, felt their storms as if they were your own. But that era ends here. When you pass this trial, you'll develop energetic boundaries without guilt. You'll still be compassionate, but no longer depleted. You'll feel the freedom of saying, that's not mine to carry, and that is soul liberation. 3. You'll be called to guide others just by being you. Visual: a quiet figure standing on a cliff, others gathering below, not worshipping, just following the light. You won't need to convince anyone. You won't need to prove anything. Your energy will speak for you. Your peace will magnetize others, and your story, the one you were once ashamed of, will become someone else's roadmap to healing. Pisces, you were never meant to lead through power, you were meant to lead through presence. 4. Your inner vision will return, clearer than ever visual. Pisces' third eye glows. Images of a future life appear, aligned, vibrant, free. That dream you thought was lost, it wasn't gone. It was waiting for you to be ready. You'll start to see again. The next steps, the aligned path, the future that makes sense. And this time, that vision won't flicker, it won't fade, because now it's powered by truth, not fantasy. Pisces, this is the gift on the other side of the test. This is the life your soul remembers. You were not cursed, you were chosen to awaken, and if you pass, you don't just unlock a blessing, you become one. Pisces, you were always the dreamer, the seer, the intuitive soul sent here to bring softness to a hardened world. But the world didn't understand your light. It called you too sensitive, too idealistic, too emotional. And somewhere along the way, you started to believe them. You started to shrink, to doubt, to forget the magic you carried in your bones. But now the universe is calling you back to your truth, back to your gift, back to the divine path you agreed to before this lifetime even began. Between June 18th and 21st, the portal opens. This is not just another astrological date. It is a cosmic threshold, a choice, a final test. You can continue the cycle, or you can finally break it. You can live in emotional confusion, or rise into spiritual clarity. You can carry pain that isn't yours, or return it to the sea and step into peace. This is not a moment to fear. It's a moment to remember who you are, not the mask you wear, not the role others expect, but the soul that was chosen to heal timelines, to dream awake, to light the path for others who forgot their way. Pisces, you don't need permission. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to say yes. Yes to your calling, yes to your rebirth, yes to your destiny, because this moment, it won't return, and deep down, your soul already knows that. So choose, not out of fear, but out of faith. Choose to believe in yourself again. Choose to walk through the divine gate, because when you do, the universe will rise to meet you. Comment, I choose my destiny. Like if your soul felt this prophecy, subscribe for more Pisces awakenings. Share this with another Pisces. Their soul needs this message too.